The life-changing support and phenomenal commitment of our LGBT community groups can never be underestimated. To present this award on behalf of Lush Liverpool, who provided you with these amazing gift boxes, if yours are missing, they might be under my table. Please welcome on stage two avid supporters of the NDAs, Sandra Byrne and Jonathan Fletcher.
Clap your hands now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm immensely proud that we're able to support the work of the National Diversity Awards. Being inclusive is an expression of Lush's values to be open, connected, and all is welcome always. It's a pleasure to recognise the nominees this evening.
The brightest, bravest and best of the UK's LGBT+ communities and allies are gathered here today. Every single organisation mentioned in this upcoming VT deserves to be commended for the incredible work they do. It is an honour to introduce you to this year's nominees.
Leeds GIS's Gender Outreach Workers. A small but impactful team supporting people on the Leeds Gender Identity Service waiting list. Wolverhampton LGBT+. Responding to the wants and needs of LGBT+ folk through one of the leading counselling services in the area. Rainbow Toffees. The official LGBTQ+ supporters group of Everton Football Club working to eradicate homophobia out of football. Traveller Pride. Providing support, representation and guidance for LGBT+ travellers in the UK. The Queer Parenting Partnership. Revolutionising the birth world for queer parents, building a community for families to learn and grow together. Steph's Place. Providing a voice for the UK transgender and non-binary community by investigating and reporting on issues with circa 10,000 visits every week. Spiritual lesbians and well-being. Creating safe spaces for gay women to make new friends and take part in spiritual and well-being based activities. Sorbat LGBT+ Sikhs. Addressing LGBT+ issues from a Sikh perspective to create awareness, tackle discrimination and build bridges.
And the winner is Steph's Place.
I'd just like to say I fully support Steph in these National Diversity Awards, and I wish her all the very best of luck for now, and I'm very optimistic about what she's going to do in the future.
As a trans man, I often felt invisible, and then I ended up in prison. 2 years after getting out, I thought there was no chance of me ever being heard, and then I found Steph's Place. It gave me a community, it gave me my voice back, and it gave me a chance to feel like I could really better myself. I really needed Steph's Place, and it has always been there for me, and I can't advocate for them enough.
The Steph's Place team is incredible. They do so much amazing work to counter all the misinformation that there is out there about trans people, and there's a hell of a lot on it on social media, in the mainstream media, and even in Parliament. And then they're tireless and they're fearless. They're not afraid to tackle the most vile of trans hostile people. They are absolutely incredible, and they thoroughly deserve this award.
My goodness. Firstly, can I say we're very honoured to be with all you incredible people tonight. Obviously, I'd like to thank everyone who voted for us, all our supporting writers, and a special thank you to Claire for all her amazing work that has led us to make 2 human rights submissions to the United Nations in the last 9 months. There are about 450,000 trans people in the UK. Around half are too frightened to leave their homes because of the fear of abuse on our streets. And often the other half can't even get a job. Because of the pressures of being trans, shockingly around 50% of my community considers suicide. And over the years, we've lost tens of thousands of people. I myself have lost 2 good friends. Trans healthcare in the UK is abysmal. From the start of our journey to full transition, we are looking at around a decade. Why do we do it? We don't choose to be trans. It's a matter of survival and one of the most challenging journeys in humanity. In the 1970s and 1980s, our LGBT siblings were being singled out by the media, Daily Mail, as corrupting the core fabric of society. Today, in 2022, it is trans people who suffer similar hateful allegations, and consequently, in the last 12 months, trans hate crime has risen by 59%. Our government, a Tory government, is anti-LGBT and in particular trans hostile. Just 7 years ago, the UK stood proudly at the top of the European Human Rights LGBT Index. Today, we are 14th, and the human rights organisation, the Council of Europe, has compared the UK with Russia. But trans people will fight for acceptance in the workplace, in politics, in sport, in society, and one day, but not... And one day, but perhaps not in my lifetime, we will succeed. Trans rights are indeed human rights. Thank you very much.
Gosh, that was a truly, truly moving speech. Thank you so much.